The next principle we should talk about is automation. Whenever you write a piece of code to perform a task that otherwise you do by hand, that counts as automation. There are a lot of steps of both the development and operations processes that can be automated. One big one is deployment, setting up a server to run an application. Once upon a time, sysadmins would spend a lot of time setting up physical servers individually, and when you needed to install software upgrades, you'd log into each machine and run the upgrade. Now, smart operations people would automate as much of this as possible, like throw together a shell script that logs into each server and runs the upgrade. But that kind of work generally wasn't visible outside of ops. It was something that ops did to make their own job easier, but it wasn't recognized as a vital function of the organization. But today, on the other hand, you don't have one or two physical servers for an application. You might have dozens of server instances on a cloud platform, or you might have hundreds to support a large and popular application. At that scale, you can't reasonably manage them by hand at all. You need automation just to get the job done. Now, on the development side of things, there are also a bunch of things that can be automated. This isn't really new with DevOps. The Agile movement embraced unit testing, acceptance testing, and continuous integration. But DevOps ties these into the deployment process, eliminating the boundary between developer-side automation and operation-side automation. After all, if we're both working on the same service, why should we have two incompatible views of it? Now, we'll be talking more about automation in lessons 2 and 3, and you'll get some hands-on experience with automating parts of the testing and deployment workflow.